Good morning, welcome back. This is your reading for Wednesday, January 29th, 2025. Hold on one second. There, okay. Let's see, what else? That's it, other than it's the new moon coming in at almost 10 degrees of Aquarius at 4:36 this morning. So I hope you've been setting your new moon intentions. It's apparently the Lunar New Year of the snake. So that's awesome for all the good stuff around, excuse me, transformation, shedding our old skin, getting around detours, being really flexible, raising our boundaries, strengthening our boundaries, and psychic abilities, right? I mean, we're talking Scorpio. Right there. Ooh, okay. We have the Hanged Man, whoa, the Hermit, and the Five of Wands. Okay, so our theme for the day is about going within. That would be really good for the new moon. You know, it's the darkest time of the month. Sun and moon conjunct. So going within are hallmarks of the Hermit card. Searching our souls, checking in, getting our inner guidance. It's ruled by Virgo, so it can be really good for getting in touch with any health issues or tummy issues. But I love to look at Virgo in the highest sense as creating divine order. And so getting that guidance as to getting your life into order, I think, is a really good idea. And it is the ninth major gateway of the tarot. So that could be, you know, a bit of almost a completion, but a bit of really getting into what our karma is from the past, so that we change the future. And it's perfect to have the Hanged Man and the Hermit together because, well, now maybe you're sleeping in a little bit in the morning, but on another level, our Hanged Man card is for getting a different perspective by looking at things from different angles. And when we do that, I mean, it takes that introspection of the Hermit to go within. And of course, you know, the Hermit comes before, in the sequential order, comes before the Hanged Man. So, you know, we're at that ninth gateway where we know that the truth is out there, but then the trick is to know that it's within. Right? I remember going through that years ago. It's like, oh, go on, I know it's out there somewhere. And then the answer is, it's all hidden within. You have to keep going in. And then, you know, of course, with the next card, being the Wheel of Fortune, from there we're exercising our free will and turning the wheel of fate, you know, every day, and actually creating our karma, you know, positive or negative, and it's usually both. Because we're working it through, we're finding our way. But it's like your inner shining, guiding star is what is the key. So, so these gateways, so the ninth being, like I said, going within, finding your light within being the most important thing. And searching your soul for where you don't believe in yourself is another part of that. You know, getting in touch with your tummy, your guts, all of that. And then the 10th, like I'm saying, the Wheel of Fortune, there we are in that realm of, you know, just making those choices every day, creating our own destiny. It's also a card of change. And then we get to the 11th gateway. You know what I need to do one of these days is get out my other deck and put it in order, and that way I can just grab the cards I'm talking about and put them on top, and I'll do that. Just not right now. But with the 11th card, of course, is our Justice card. So then that's how we learn the law of cause and effect. That's really the law of karma. You know, there's a lot of karma that we can think of with the Wheel of Fortune, but it's how we're creating our karma. When we get to the next gateway, which is the Justice card, we're experiencing both ends of our karma, and it's the law of cause and effect. So we're learning how to be in truth and find our own truth. Facing ourselves is a part of that card. And then the next card, of course, is the Hanged Man. And from there, we are kind of in suspension. We're just like, I don't know. And then we're looking. We're letting go. We're letting go of false beliefs. Those are our, sacrifices. We're letting go of those long, cherished, sometimes rigid conclusions, like wrong conclusions. And then going, oh, well, if I created it, I'm the one that can turn it around, right? Even though I'm kind of upside down now, it's basically suspending your belief in everything that you've known and being willing to open to the unknown. That's why the Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. So, Neptune rules Pisces. We've got Virgo over here, so we've got the polar opposite. And we are right now, it wasn't too long ago that, I think it was January 12th or somewhere in there, our nodal axis changed from Aries and Libra to Pisces and Virgo. So this is kind of right in with what's going on astrologically. We're all going through this. We're all wondering, is that true? Is that really true? I believed it was, but now I'm not so sure. So we have to keep going within. And that is truly the battle of life, honestly. The Five of Wands to me is a card where we are trying to, unless you're playing games and having fun, or you're actually arguing with someone, or there's competition going on, or, those other Five of Wands attributes. If you're going through a lot of tension and conflict, usually it's because somebody's, triggered you in a way that, you have to look within, right? And then later on you pick your battles. But bottom line to me, it comes down to constructive attitudes towards life and yourself versus destructive attitudes. So then if I go even deeper with that, to me, it's always, I see this card for myself and I'm like, oh, it's my challenge to keep my heart open today. And then sure enough, something will come in and go, oh, come on, don't go there. Just say thank you for sharing and then let it go. So letting go of struggle, letting go of competition, letting go of pride, letting go of struggle. And to do that, the only way to do that is to constantly go in. It's going to be your higher self that guides you and says, that's not, you don't want to go there. It's not going to get you anywhere. But it can also be just that you're trying to find the truth. Because to me, Virgo, which is the ruler of the Hermit card, is all about the details. Some people say the devil's in the details. I say God's in the details. So what are the details? Because, with Virgo, you need discernment. Otherwise, we get stuck in anxiety. We don't know what to believe in. We get stuck in, well, she said this, and they said that, and they said da-da-da-da-da. Here's me, I say, what do you say? And go with what you say. You might prove yourself wrong later, and that's okay. We can be wrong and still be loved and approved of and cared for. Right? I mean, so this getting out of duality, the conflicts, all the fives in the tarot, with the well, shoot, even starting with the Hierophant, the fifth gateway there, that can be pretty conflicting as well, because you're up against, like the authority. Well, when you find out who you are inside, you are your own authority. But, the Five of Wands, Five of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, they're the hardest ones pretty much. They're the midway point, and you really are trying to figure out what's going on. Or you're having to go through something and it's just not what you want. So with the Five of Wands being the first, like a lot of power coming in there. Again, just keep your heart open to yourself and to others, and then we'll be fine. And even if you're not met with what you expected to be, like a lot of times you can have a really, really good intention, and you put yourself out there, and this is what you get back, and you're like, whoa, I didn't expect that. I was just trying to share the truth. Or I was trying to share what I got in meditation, or what I think, or whatever. And then you still have to come back to yourself. Even when life is frustrating, because the Five of Wands can be frustrating, if you come back to yourself, you're always going to be fine. And that's where you learn to let go of what the Joneses think or what the neighbors think, right? So, okay, well, that's all I have for today. Take good care. Happy new moon. Happy year of the snake, the Lunar New Year. And that's it. Bye.